Hi, today I'm going to show you a trick on how to use Google Gemini to create slideshows really easily, especially if you already have source material. So I'm going to do this today based on a unit I teach in my computer animation class about history of computer animation or animation in general, as well as terms and vocabulary for animation. So I'm going to start a new chat, and I'm going to add the little plus sign here, and I'm going to add from Drive my original source material. Then I'm going to ask it to create a slideshow. And then this is the most important part. You have to switch the tools down here to Canvas. Canvas when you select Canvas, you're telling Google Gemini that you want to create something specific, not just text or a picture, that you want to create something that you could change, like a doc, like a slideshow, even some code or an app or a program. And I believe you could do this for movies right now as well. So I'm going to choose Canvas here, and I'm going to just hit the go button. It'll take a second. And it's going through the notes, it's seeing what's important that it needs to add to the slideshows. And again, don't worry, it takes a second. So notice it kind of split the screen a little. My chat over on Google Gemini is on the left-hand side, and it's still working, it's still thinking. But I get this Canvas area on the right side, which is where you're going to see kind of the magic happen in a second. Now, whenever you're using Canvas, it is a little slower. That is normal. You just have to be patient with it, because even as long as this takes, which only took about 2 minutes, it is still faster than doing all of this yourself. And it's taking stuff you've already created and turning it into a different kind of mode of use. So it created my slideshow for me. And you could see here my evolution of animation slideshow is 13 slides long. I could go through here and preview it. Now notice I can't edit stuff right in here, but I could ask the chat over here on the left-hand side if I need any edits. Or I could do it through this, or I could send it directly into Google Slides, and I could edit myself there. So I'm going to try to make a few edits in here first, and then I will edit. So I try to put the slide number and the slide name to be as specific as possible on what slide, because sometimes it does get a little confused about that. And I like to add, just to add pictures. It doesn't always add as many pictures as I would to some of the slides. And you could see it added pictures to those examples of my early pre-animation creations. Now I could keep editing here. However, I will honestly tell you, you run the risk of the code acting weird, and it won't display the slideshow anymore. It'll only show the HTML code. So usually I like to do 2 or 3 edits in Google Gemini, and then I'll export and do any other edits directly in Google Slides. So notice up here there's an export to slides button. I'm going to click that and continue doing a little more editing in Google Slides. This will take a second. It won't show up here, but you'll see down over here, once the slideshow is created in Google Slides, they will have this little open slides button down here. So I'm going to click it to open it in a new tab. And there is my slideshow. Now, once it's in Google Slides, you could edit this here. So if you don't like the font of something, you can change it. So maybe I want that to be something cool, like that. Okay. So like you could add your own pictures to this. And again, I'm going to continue to kind of edit it once it's in Google Slides until I get it the way I want to. But I can make those changes once it's in Google Slides. And then you're done with your slideshow. And again, once it's in Google Slides, you could use the enhance a slide feature or add things over on the side if you need to, like search for pictures or use Google Gemini to create a specific type of picture for you. If you need any help with this, please let me know. It's a really great tool to speed up your process in creating materials for class.